Good day, my friends. My name is Albert Ademola Adela. That's AAA, but you can just call me Demo. Yeah. That's my nickname. And today I will just be talking about effective knowledge and how that can play a big role in how man's life turns out. You see, I'm a person that has a strong belief, and it has been something that I have been saying a lot to people that have heard me speak at different occasions, and it's actually on the fact that it's actually something I saw in God's word. And he says that the communication of our faith might become effectual by the acknowledgement of every good thing that is in us. What I'm saying is that the effectiveness that we have in life, whether Christian, whether Muslim, whether Hindu, whether Buddha, the effectiveness that we end up having in life, is founded upon the amount of effective knowledge we have gathered. So, for example, we hear a large school of thought always say that you must fail in life to become successful, even though that is true to some extent. But I've come to believe that if you give yourself to having effective knowledge, if you give yourself to knowing what you ought to know well, then you can actually jump over that hill of failure. I believe the reason why people fail, why people that come before us have failed, is so that they can pass to we that are coming after them that effective knowledge that would not make us fail. So I want to preach a word to a people, not as a Christian tone, but in a tone of a speaker that wants to give to a nation, to a people, insight into the fact that you can live a life that is effective if you give yourself to first having effective knowledge. I heard a man at some point, he said something. He said, give your early days to learning. And that is what I would just say to everyone that would hear me. Give your early days to learning. Give your early days to learning about what you want to go into. Learning about the mistakes that people who came before you made. So that when you step into it, you are not foolish about it and you don't make mistakes in it. Because that's how we live an effective life. So the degree of effectiveness you and I are going to have is based upon the amount of effective knowledge that we have. Thank you.